And we are starting a new topic. We've already prayed. We are starting a new topic, math. Paper 2, math. Math, paper 2. So I want us to start a topic called GP.
What?
GP, geometric progression. Geometric progression. Geometric progression. So that's a topic that we are starting. So I want you to to write the following words. Madam Jen, are you there? Pardon?
Yes, I'm here. Though I'm just getting in the middle of the process, but I'm here.
Oh, okay. So that's a topic we are starting. Remember, Monday paper 1, Tuesday paper 2, Wednesday paper 1, Thursday paper 2, just like that. Friday takuli. So geometric progression. I want you to write and say. So we are hoping for our friend Michelle to be able to find the video. I'm screen recording for her, so she'll copy also. Then she'll join us in the evening. So in total, we're supposed to be 4 plus me. That is 4. So you write a statement to say geometric progression. This is a sequence of numbers. This is a sequence of numbers. We are saying a sequence of numbers. A sequence of numbers. That's what GP means. The other note you say it is how numbers move from one to another. I hope you are writing how numbers move from one to another. So I want you to look at these two numbers. Imagine we've got 2, we've got 6, we've got 12, and we have 36. Okay? So, wait. This is 18. This is supposed to be 18 and then 54. So this is paper 2, calculators are allowed. And then look at these numbers, 20, 10, 5, 2.5. This is not the same in paper 1 called arithmetic progression. This is in paper 2 called geometric progression. Have you copied these numbers? So we are saying under GP, so you are writing a statement to say under GP, the numbers are multiplied, the numbers are multiplied or divided, the numbers are multiplied or divided by a number called, the numbers are multiplied or divided by a number called, where's my Zoom? My Zoom is here. The numbers are multiplied or divided by a number called common ratio. Okay? The numbers are multiplied or divided by a number called common ratio. Common ratio. Common ratio, R. So write somewhere to say R, which is common ratio. If you recall, especially Madam Selena, in paper 1, you remember that we were adding this number to get plus, we were adding a certain number to this number to get this one. And for us to get the other one, we were adding. That is in paper 1. Sometimes you are subtracting according to how the numbers are, isn't it? But for paper 2, for you to get these numbers, for you to get 6, you have to multiply. For you to get 18, you have to multiply with the common ratio. So in this case, our common ratio is 3. So we are saying 3 times 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 3, 18. 18 times 3, 54. That's how we are getting these numbers, okay? And then here, for this one, the common ratio, for this one, the common ratio is 0.5. Okay, so when they multiply 20 times 0.5 to give you 10, 10 times 0.5 to give you 5, 5 times 0.5 to give you 2.5. Or you can divide by 2. You can divide by 2 and say 20 divided by 2 to give you 10, 10 divided by 2 to give you 5, 5 divided by 2 to give you 2.5, just like that. So the idea in paper 2, the idea under GP is that you have to multiply these numbers or you have to divide. It depends. I hope that is clear. So we are now moving on to the next part. Formula for common ratio. Formula for common ratio. Formula for common ratio. When you are finding the formula for common ratio, you say R term 2 over term 1. You can also say term 3 over term 2. You can also say term 4 over term 3. You can, if you want, you can say, so the idea is that when there is term 5 on top, at the bottom you have to have term 4. When there is term 100, at the bottom you must have what? term 99. I don't know if you are getting it. When you are finding the common ratio, this formula can be used, or this formula can be used, or this formula can be used, or this formula can be used, depending with the numbers that they've given you. But we are used with the first one. It's more common. Okay? Especially with the way Zambian syllabus is set up. The first one is more applicable. Are we following? Yes. So let us look at examples. So example 1. For the sequence, so I'll be dictating most of the things. So kula lembako. For the sequence 2, 6, 18, 54. Find the common ratio. So copy that. Find the common ratio. For the sequence 2, 6, 18, 54, find the common ratio. So for us to find the common ratio here, so we have to say common ratio. Remember, you can indicate these numbers. You can put T1, which stands for term 1, or number 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. Oh, there's no term 5. So we have to say T2. So we have already said ratio term 2 over term 1. What is the number that you are seeing on top of T2? Can someone respond? So you write 6. What is the number that you are seeing on T1? So calculators are allowed. So what's your answer? So your ratio is 3. He does, sorry.
You are the one who was playing
Eric va bien eso. Te va bien eso. I don't know, I haven't called him, but I'm sure. You can just print out R is equals to 3. So if I wanted, if I want, I can use R is equals to T3 over T2. So my T3, the number that is on T3 is 18. Okay? The number that is on T3 is 18 over... the number that is on T3 is 18 over 6. So if I divide, my R is giving me 3. If you divide 18 divided by 6, it's the same. If you use T4 over T3, it will still give you 3. So that's how we find the common ratio for this question. That's all. So, example 2, I'll just change these numbers. Just erase this. So example 2, we are just saying for the sequence 20, 10, 5, comma 2.5. The question says find the common ratio. So go ahead and try that question and then confirm with me what we are going to get. So I give you just 2 minutes to try that. Go ahead quickly. Pardon? Yes, 0.5. Yes, that is true. So Madam Michelle, as you find this video, you should, and others as well, because I think I'll post it on YouTube as well. And others who will find it, this is how the answer came about to be 0.5. So this is T2, T1, sorry. This is T2, this is T3, this is T4. So your common ratio, the famous one we are used with T2 over T1. The number that is on T2 is 10. The number that is on T1 is 20. So if you use a calculator this into this, it will give you 0.5. We are using a Zambian syllabus format, paper 2, where we are allowed to use calculators. So that's how you find the common ratio. So the meeting is about to end. You should just tap in again for another one. Now there are other formulas we should know under this topic. There are other formulas we should know according to the Zambian syllabus format. These formulas will help us. We can just write other formulas to know. Other formulas to know. Like you have to master them. They will not provide you with these formulas. The first one, it's called nth term formula. Nth term formula. So nth term formula, smart recognition, let me try this. So nth term formula, it is T equals A. That's a problem with smart recognition, our A. Okay, let me just turn off the smart recognition here. So it is just A AR n minus 1. But in most cases, for better understanding, I like writing it like this: A times R n minus 1. But even the first one is okay. Yeah, so that is to the power 1 to the power negative 1. That's the formula for the nth term formula. Okay, I hope you've copied that. Let's move on to another one. So remember, we are under other formulas. Okay, other formulas. The other formula is geometric mean. Geometric mean. When you hear find the geometric mean, you make sure you write B stand for geometric mean. Yes, sir. Did I manage to?
Are you going to manage to meet them for English?
Time for?
Are you going to manage them to meet for them for English?
Today. Yeah, I will. Not Kylie. I'm not meeting those who do RE.
Okay, so I was asking for help. I could teach them on Thursday.
And then today I.
Meet them English.
Not a problem. B is equals.
If that doesn't take English, I can just inform Mama.
Okay. B is equals to plus or minus square root SC. SC. That's a formula for geometric mean. The B stands for geometric mean. The A, in most cases, the A stands for the first term, but A in this situation stands for the number that you've been given or the first number that you have been given in that very question. C stands for the third term, but in this case, C stands for the second number that you've been given according to the question. I'll be able to explain that properly in the next session after this one ends. And then, but I like writing it like this geometric.
Just a minute. I've seen the other formula for square root a times b.
I'm sure I just my books here, see, and chair.
It's the same.
Yeah, it will give you the same answer. Yeah, just to give you the same answer. So here it means multiplication. It means A times C. In mathematics, when things are attached, it means multiplication. The other formula that you should know, the last one, it is the one that you are not given according to the Zambian syllabus. It's called formula for finding the value of letters. Formula for finding value of letters. Formula for finding value of letters such as X, Y, N, M, K. You use T2 over T1 is equals to T3 over T2. So when they ask you to find the value of a letter, please, this formula is very applicable. It's very applicable, not only in the Zambian syllabus. Mathematics is the same. It's the same all worldwide. This formula is very vital. Now, the other two formulas, the other three actually, they are given for you. They are written for you. If you are in a Zambian syllabus situation, they will give you the formulas. So let me just write those other formulas that are given. I'll just write it as given formulas. Given formulas. This they will give you. The first one, it's called sum to infinity. Sum to infinity. They will give you this. You don't have to worry. This is a Kaslepin 8. It stands for infinity. This thing. The S stands for, so this S stands for sum. This stands for infinity. This stands for first term common ratio or ratio. So take note of that. And then we have sum of terms. If you are in a Zambian syllabus situation, they will give you sum. Okay. The meeting has ended, so look out for the next video or the next session on this geometric progression. Thank you, Teacher Mubanga or Professor Mubanga, for you.